Good morning. Oh, it's relatively early. Yeah, I think I got up about 6 and I've been up about an hour. It's going to be a bit of an odd day. Pooka's at the vet's. I'm less concerned than I was after checking on Dr. Google. Don't do that. I don't know why I did it to myself. I completely stressed myself out. She was really quite perky last night, and yeah, I don't know, but best to get her checked out, so that's what we're doing, and I'm fairly sure everything will be fine, but if we can get something to make her feel a bit better, a bit quicker, that would be even better. But even so, I'm still going to be a little bit stressed until the whole vet visit is over, and then the scaffolder is back this afternoon, so it's going to be an odd day. Yeah, so I do have a bit of tidying to do this today, but I don't want to rattle around the house just waiting for the vet's visit. So what I've done is I've set myself a bit of a spinning challenge because I missed the challenge on the 10th. So I thought I'd set myself one today. So I've already started it and I'll show you it in a bit. And what I'm doing is I'm spinning some Tussa silk, and this is only the second time I've spun it. First time did not go well. And this time I'm trying to spin from the fold, which is not a technique I've tried before. Having mixed results. But yeah, I'll show you that and we'll see what today brings. So this is the Tussa silk. It's a Tussa silk, bleached Tussa, oh no, words aren't working this morning. It's a bleached Tussa silk brick that I got from World of Wool, and it's actually 120 grams, so it's loads of silk, loads, sorry, you can't see me. It's absolutely loads of silk. And I have spun a little bit. I spun it on Mary the Ashford Traveller. And I didn't get on with it very well. So all I've pulled off to spin today for this sort of challenge bit is just this little bit, this tiny little bit. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling off, grabbing the end and just pulling off a staple length, and then I'm folding it over my finger like that, and then I'm spinning off the end. Look how silky that looks. Having mixed results. You probably see the pile of breakages, and I've just sat on the foot pedal, so it's all smushed up on here. So I'm going to set myself up again, and we'll have a go on camera. It's really fine, and it's difficult to know how much twist it needs, so I've been breaking it quite a bit often. So I'm going to hold the end that I've got, and then I'm going to wrap that over the top, so that when I draft it will sort of connect to it, and we'll just go. Can you see? What can you see? You can see the wheel, you can see my finger, you can see the mess on the floor. It's all good, let's go. Can you see how it's sort of going to pull off my finger like that? I'm holding it really tight, probably far too tight underneath, but I'm terrified it's going to fly away from me. So I'm sort of pulling my finger back, letting the twist build up, slightly untwisting it, but also I can draw my finger back, sort of like do a bit of long draw, but I'm not 100% confident doing that yet. Mainly I'm just sort of pinching it to untwist it and drafting it out a bit. Trying to get it as fine as possible, because obviously silk, it wants to be pretty fine. I've also no idea how to sort of cope with little slubby bits at the moment, just sort of praying they don't happen. But yeah, I'm not going very fast with it, and I seem to be getting quite a lot of wastage. Like the ends of the bits on the fold just tend to sort of end up being quite matted and really difficult to draft from, so I'm just taking them out. And I think that's probably because, one, it's really warm, so they're probably getting a bit sweaty and matted. So, I mean, that's fine. I've got tons of this silk, and I only want to spin this little bit, but I'm not confident with it, and it is really fine. Look how fine this is. But this has no bearing. So yeah, it's probably the finest I've been able to spin silk. I haven't even really measured how fine, but yeah, there is quite a bit of wastage. It's also, you might have been able to see in that close-up shot, quite fluffy, and I don't know if it's meant to be fluffy. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast. Maybe spin some like harvest hues for a bit. I've done a bit of tidying already. Oh, I'm getting fluff up my nose. It's gonna be an off day. Hey, Pooka. does look a lot perkier today. She's been eating this morning as well on she has been eating this morning as well. She chose to eat herself rather than me just shoving food in her face, which I've been doing for the past few days. Jax, you're just the world's biggest pest. You are. I'd say I've got half the fibre done. Yeah, so I've managed to do about half of the fibre that I allocated, and I'm going to stop because I'm not 100% comfortable with it. I'm not sure I'm getting the from the fold technique right. It's not flowing off my finger, and I'm constantly having to manage it. I did manage to get into a bit of a sort of rhythm and sort of long drawing it a bit, which was really nice. And it felt, if it was doing that more often, I'd be happier. But yeah, I've got about half the fibre left. But there's a lot of waste from messing about. And when it breaks, I've then got to pull it out and rethread it, and it's a pain. So yeah, for this morning, it's a bit frustrating. I feel like I did it a little bit, and that'll be enough for today. And I'll do it again another day, and again, until eventually it will start to feel comfortable. But yeah, today it's not so... Oh, for God's sake. Does anyone want any cats? Yeah, today it's not so comfortable, but if I keep practicing, I'll get there in the end. I don't feel like I've accomplished much this morning. I think that was inevitable though. Yeah, Mum's due over soon, and then we'll go to the vets. And all will be well. But yeah, I've currently got travel bladder, which I don't know if anyone else is afflicted with, but it's the strange need to go to the toilet every 5 minutes when you're due to go somewhere. It's installed in us as children with the sort of, have you been to the toilet? Have you been to the toilet? Yeah, that we used to get before going on any car trip. So now, like, I end up having to go like 20 times. Travel bladder. It's a thing. Right, Pooka update. They've kept her in. They're slightly worried about her kidneys or liver because she's yellow. She's got yellow, her ears are normally pink and they're very yellow. I had noticed that. So my stress levels have gone through the roof. And so I'm going to have to call a halt for vlogging definitely today. So this will be, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure whether this is going to go up. So what I'm going to do, I'll go and edit yesterday's vlog. I'll put a little note on that saying that there may not be one today. And then I'm going to try and I'll probably just sit and spin and wait for the phone call to let me know whether they need to keep her in overnight or what. They're just doing tests at the moment. But yeah. Very, very stressed. Very, very stressed. I nearly fainted in the vets when she sort of, because, you know, it was warm in there, but even so, just the thought of anything being wrong with Pooka, I just can't. No. So, anyway, yeah, I'll shut up. If I've got any nice little footage, I'll put that after that, so I'm not just leaving you on this note. We don't know yet. Everything could be okay. Probably going to cost me a fortune, but hey-ho. And yeah, I'll give you an update when I can, and so it might just be a really short vlog, but yeah, if there isn't a vlog for a couple of days, just don't worry about it, because I'm not even going to think about vlogging when I've got her to look after. So yeah, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you as soon as, alright? Right, just finished editing yesterday's vlog, which will be up later today. You notice that Jax hasn't come up. It's really weird, he comes up every time. I think he's noticed how stressed I am and he's just staying out of the way. It's really funny. Yeah, so the vet rang just after I'd finished editing and I can go and get her. That's the good news. I'm going to do that soon. I might go walk through the park, take some footage while I'm going through the park and then pick her up. I can get her at 4. It's 3 now. I think the bad news is that she might not get better. We don't know. Apparently there's... the vet said a lot of things. Or my brain was just sort of, you know, very much into sort of, is she coming home or not? She is coming home. I'm going to trial her on antibiotics, but there seems to be, I think it was like pancreatitis or something the vet's saying. It's not good. So there's a chance she might not get better, which is heartbreaking, but she's coming home for now. So I know she's not going to be stressed tonight, and to be honest, that as long as she's home for however long, that's the best that I can hope for at the minute. So yeah, not good news, but I can go get her and bring her home. Ooh, it's all really bright light there. In other news, scaffolder hasn't turned up. But you were expecting that, weren't you? She's back home, having a wash. It's weird because she's not acting very poorly. You know, she's not acting like a very sick cat, but apparently she is. So, I don't know. We just got to keep her as happy as we can for as long as we can. I've got some tablets for her and we'll see what they do. But she's been all shaven. She's got no hair on her neck and no hair on her belly where they've done scans and things. But yeah, so, I'll have to read up properly what it is, but some sort of pancreatitis. Not good. bye.